Hi everyone, it's Emma and Shannon from Arise, and we want to share with you all the amazing opportunities we have for teens this year, coming up in 26, 27 for art. So, our big piece of news is that with Arise Home Education, you will be able to do the Art Award. Shannon, for families who don't know what the Art Award is, what is this?
Well, the Art Award is a nationally recognized certification where you can start as young as 7. And although we won't do 7-year-olds in our classes because we primarily work with secondary age kids, there's the Discover Award and then the Explore Award. So with Arise classes, we'll start with the Explore Award for 11-year-olds on up. If they've never done an art award anywhere else, your 11-year-old or older can jump in with one of our art classes and then the Explore Art Award. So our two tutors that are doing the awards, so we have Explore, Bronze, and Silver. They are certified centers. So we'll be able to offer the art award from a Christian worldview and allow our students that are taking our classes to be recognized for the work that they're doing in art, because they're not typically those classes you're not able to set an exam for it because they don't do external candidates. So Explore Award is that entry level piece, and we'll go with our KS3 level art classes. And then the bronze and silver awards will go for the upper level art classes. So that would be like Art 1, Art and Design 1, and Photography Year 1. Those would be bronze level courses. And then the Year 2 courses, Art and Design Year 2 and Photography Year 2, would be silver level courses. And with the silver level, you can add that to UCAS for a few UCAS points, and then even, or at least recognition, and then more points if we were to have anybody who was ready to do gold down the road in a few years, then those end up equaling a number of points equal to like GCSE or A level for the gold award. So that's what's really exciting is that we're able to offer this award in a Christian environment and provide the space for
Mhm.
families who want to do the art award or their kids want to do the art award in an environment where they can learn to honor God with their art. And so we've coupled it with our art classes. So we have Intro to Art, which is brand new. And so this is it's Studio Art Year 1 and then Art History Year 1. The curriculum we're using for those are by the same author, a Christian author who's providing art history and art technique from a Christian perspective. So there will be no nude photos, there will be no nude statues, none of that. It's going to be quality art that is appropriate for the age group and for those with a Christian worldview. And so with that art history class specifically, that's going to lay the foundation along with the art studio for these other upper level high school classes. So those are kind of prerequisites, if you will, for art and design year 1 and also for photography year 1 with those. So art studio is more on the technique. And then art history is just that art history. And we've split both of them into year 1 and year 2 because we want to give families the ease with art so that they're not rushed. So year 2 of those courses will come out in 27, 28, Lord willing. And then we have our same tutors. Nikki will still be doing art and design year 1 and 2. She will also be doing art studio the year 1. And then Agnes has been around doing photography with us a few years now. So she will be doing year 1 and year 2 photography, and she will be doing the bronze and silver award. And then we've got Joe Revy doing the Explorer Arts Award. So it's really is exciting because I don't know anybody else out there who is doing art from a Christian worldview in pursuit of a um, of the qualification within a Christian worldview influence. So that I'm really thankful for our tutors that are doing it, and I'm thankful that we have the opportunity to offer that to families. So, do you want to tell people about how the art kit works for our art
Yeah.
classes? Because that's one thing we should talk about.
So one of the we've been for families who have done art with us before, you'll be aware that the price of the course includes the art kit. So when you register, Nikki, as it comes close to the time for the class, Nikki will mail out a box with all the art supplies that you will require for the art class. Then that's for Intro to Art, Art and Design Year 1, and Art and Design Year 2, and it's an amazing high quality um materials, really good it's amazing value, everything that you get for that, so you don't need to buy anything for doing these classes, and I think that's a huge barrier to a lot of families in these higher levels trying to do good quality art, because art materials can be expensive.
And to know which ones to actually buy. And
Yes.
that's the key. It's like we've taken the we've solved the problem of what do I get and where do I find it the least expensive, because I don't need nine whatevers.
Hmm.
I just need one or two maybe. And so we've taken that burden off the families, and then we'll repackage it and send it out.
Hmm.
It's a little bit different on the photography class though. So
Yes, on the photography, so this is DCLR photography. So you need,
DSLR.
oh, yeah,
Sorry.
what she said. And part of that class, you would need to buy the appropriate camera and the appropriate lens. Agnes has put together a guide and explains exactly what you need to purchase for that class or have already. And if there's any questions about whether a camera is appropriate or not, please email us and we will pass it on to Agnes, who knows what she's talking about and not
Exactly.
us. Um, and so you have the right equipment. It's not a class that you can do with just an iPhone camera. It needs to be the proper class. It is quite a technical class where she's teaching the not only the techniques of photography but also the technology for taking really good pictures with a
Yeah.
quality
Yeah.
camera.
So it's an investment on the front end for that photography class for sure, but it is so worth it because what they're producing and the skills that they're using, they're able to turn around right away and do something with if they want to do more with and expand their portfolio or look at how to they can use it within the art award to pursue qualifications and different things like that. So it really is an anchor piece that's going to serve them well for years to come. And so we're really thrilled to
Yeah.
be able to have the year one and year two class for that. It's definitely something that a lot of families might not initially consider as a place of an investment because it's an elective, but it really is one of those that really enriches the soul rather than just meet the necessary maths and English things. And really gives them some skills if they're maybe struggling in some other areas or need a creative outlet. These classes, all of the art classes, are going to provide that with some great tutors and a great environment for learning from a Christian worldview.
My son has loved that photography class. And even off the back of it, he was asked to do photography for a youth organization he's part of. And
Awesome.
so it's been
Yeah,
a brilliant class. It's been one of the highlights for my son this year.
that's awesome. That's great. Any other special details about art?
I don't think so. Just to mention again about the art history, if you have a teen who maybe is not gifted in art but loves art, art history is a really good choice. It's also a wonderful way to learn the history of Western Europe.
Yeah.
Um, Knowing art history just opens up history in a wider and richer way.
Right.
It's an amazing course. I'm looking forward to recording a podcast on that in the coming weeks. I think it'll be a really interesting one.
Yeah, so that class specifically is actually for 11 plus. Okay. So it's not really um, a lower secondary geared class. It's geared toward US American high school, so which for us would be like 14. But we do think that it's doable. That it's flexible enough for the younger students, but any age student can participate in that class. And they can get elective credit or art credit or social studies credit because it is a history class if they're doing US transcript. I think the only other class that we haven't mentioned yet, which is really exciting, is speech and drama.
Yes, we're coming to that. So,
Yes.
just like the Art Award, which is an industry recognized award, which you can put your UCAS you can take to employers if you're going to a local college to and you're presenting a portfolio and you want to pursue art at a college, the Art Award is something you could present to a local college. Speech and drama is the same idea. It's an industry recognized award that is issued by Trinity College, and any teen that was maybe wanting to pursue kind of drama or media studies, again, it's something you could present at a college, put on the UCAS form, or just as just a lovely class to take. So we're expanding that. Ari, who has been doing speech and drama with us this last year, she's going to be also, we've been doing levels 4 and 5 this year, and after the summer, we'll be able to offer level 6 as well.
Right. So level 6 is interesting because that is the one where you do begin getting UCAS points as well. So for those that are looking toward that, they need to have taken 5 previously, either with us or somewhere else. But we've created this track for families to be able to focus in on these skills, improve the skills, get the recognition for them, and then even if they're not a theater person and they just want to learn to speak well or present well, that's a skill all of us can use throughout life. And so it's a great foundational skill in a really gentle and honoring place, again, where they use, Ari has chosen from the set texts those that are the best for a Christian environment, that are going to have moral and Christian point of view to them, even though they're the set texts from different speeches or different theater productions or that kind of thing. And the kids get to choose from them and then work on vocal, not only just learning to memorize a speech and say it in front of people, but also what vocal training happens and speech training with that. And so she does an excellent job. The reports that I've heard come back with is it was several families have said how their students have gained in confidence and they saw it in other classes. They perhaps felt like when they were maybe overhearing their student that they weren't necessarily doing a great job in speech class, but where they saw the fruit was in other classes with other presentations. So the fruit is, it's going to show up in other places, not just in that class. And that was early on. That was early first semester
Yeah.
in the autumn that we were getting those comments back of families just being so excited
Mhm.
about what was happening with it. So if you have a theatrical person or not, it's a great class as well. And Ari is fantastic with all the students. And so we're really thrilled to be able to offer that one as well. So people can register for these. Registration is open now. And late registration begins in August. And our classes, generally, all of these classes for art will start on the week of August 31st. So anything else?
I think we've covered everything. Yeah, we're really excited. This is the classes that we have for our art students are just phenomenal. Um,
Phenomenal. You need
yes,
to take Ari's class, maybe.
I actually do. I actually do need to take Irish
I
class.
could use for some of that too.
Yeah.
So if people have questions, they can email us. We're happy to take your questions. If there's anything specific, if we don't have the answers, we'll ask the tutors and we'll get it all sorted for you.
Yes. Thanks for listening.
Bye.